you ready, bro. What's up, everyone? This is Don Franco from FAMDO.com. Hey, we're out in the streets in Newark, New Jersey, and I'm with my man Malik. What's up, bro? All right, good to see you. Hey, as we say here at FAMDO, we're not scared of the issues, and the thing today is we want to talk about, what it means to be out here in the streets selling drugs, and how can one redeem themselves or do a little bit better in life. Like we said, we're all about solutions, and we're not afraid of the issues. So with that, as I said, we're in Newark, New Jersey, and my man Malik went through some things back in the late 80s, early 90s. The crack trade was really up and coming, and as a lot of our young men go through these difficult times and these difficult ages trying to find their identity, Malik went through that. So with that, I'm going to hush up and let Malik take over and let him tell us a little bit about how it is being out here in the streets. So Malik, it's yours, man.
Hey, what's going on? Listen, thanks for the opportunity.
Sure.
I grew up here, right here in the city of Newark, and I had an opportunity, man, to probably do some right things, but I chose the other street. I chose to go into the streets. Got introduced into drugs in the drug market probably around 1986.
Okay.
So what I did, man, is I started selling drugs, but I didn't do it out here on the streets. I took it a little bigger. I was working in a department store out in Union at the time, and I used to sell drugs to people out there.
Okay.
So I started making about $2,000 a week.
$2,000
on the weekend? Yeah,
wow.
on the weekend.
$2,000 a week.
On the weekend when they got paid, they saw me.
Yeah.
So I got involved with that rush, man. They were trying to make that money.
Right.
And so then I was able to go from there to. I never really did the hand-to-hand. I took it bigger than it would normally be. And so I went from there. I was still in high school.
Mm-hmm.
I was making money. I did finish high school. I want to make that important. I did finish high school.
Right.
And education was important in my home.
Right.
But my mom and my father, I had a stepfather who was an alcoholic, so they were involved in their own world.
Sure.
So for me, my escape was the streets, man. Having those boys, getting involved. There was a time when we were drinking 40s, hanging out all night.
Yeah.
The clubs was popping. So I got involved with the street life, man. And so from there, I did go into college.
Okay.
And when I went to college, I went to school out in Virginia. I got involved with some people that was just like me back up north.
Okay.
And we started moving rock down south, man.
Right.
And so that became secondary. The school became secondary. The party and the selling the drugs and all that became first.
Right.
And right before I left, I had got somebody pregnant, and so I was having a son also. So by the time I was 19 years old, man, I was selling drugs. I had a child on the way. I was acting like a fool out there.
Right. So let's ask you this, Malik, in regards to getting out, because I know your story and I know your background, and you're obviously doing some positive things right now. What made you get out of the drug game?
Oh man, well, it was a near-death experience for me, man. One night, not only did I start selling. I started using a little bit, dipping and dapping in that coke, and one night, man, my heart rate sped up, and I passed out. But before I passed out, I just said, God, I was raised in church, but I wasn't going to church enough, but I knew about God, man. And so I just said, God, if you let me live through this, I promise, man, I won't do this no more. So I think it was one of those pleas, but it was almost like I just made God's promise. I knew it was wrong. So the next day, man, I woke up, and I got rid of the drugs. I made my last drop, and I told my boys I was out. And so at that point, man, I decided before that day that I dropped and I cleaned out my house from all the stuff, the paraphernalia and everything, my house got raided.
Wow.
And there was nothing there.
Wow.
And the only thing I had to do was wind up doing 3 months in jail.
Right.
Because I did spend some time in jail, and that's not to glorify it, but it happened. Right. Because I wound up I was doing some other fraudulent stuff.
Okay,
okay.
But you just said that you decided to walk away from the drug game, and like a day later, or was it a week later?
It was a day later.
A day later,
right.
They raided your home, and you decided to empty your house out, clean it
right.
out of all the drugs, and they didn't find any drugs.
Nothing.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing, man. Let me ask you this also in regard to some of your boys, some of the other cats you knew around here in Newark and in Virginia. Death, shots, murders.
All of the above.
Okay.
All of the above. I lost a few soldiers in the streets, man.
Yeah.
I got a boy right now doing 21 years in federal penitentiary because he didn't want to get out.
Okay. So experienced it all.
Oh,
you
yeah.
experienced it all.
Oh, yeah.
Now let's transition to what you're doing today. I mean, obviously, it's great for our young people to hear that, you know, we care about them, we love them, we want to see them do better, and, you know, we're trying to have them learn not from their mistakes, but from our mistakes.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I never sold drugs or anything like that, but obviously I want to bring people like you to them to let them see that, yo, this is a lifestyle that, you know, I don't have to use or go through. You know, I can be successful doing other things. But why don't you tell the audience what you're doing now, as far as, you know, you're back in school now, and some of your goals and some of your dreams that you have for yourself.
Yeah, right now I'm at Seton Hall University. I was able to come back to New Jersey, went and got an associate's degree at Essex County College, and from there went to school. I went to Rutgers, but then I discovered that there was a program at Seton Hall University in sports management. It was something that I've always loved to do, you know, and so I decided, you know, I could never fulfill my dream as being a professional athlete. I wasn't good enough, whatever it was, but I still love sports. So I wanted to go into sports management. Right now, I'm at a place where I'm getting ready to open a sports agency, which is Team Carry. We're going to be located in 4 states, which are New York, New Jersey, Chicago, and LA. And just managing athletes, man.
And that's one thing about you guys that are out here in the streets, and you too that are out there in the streets, is greatness in you guys. You know, many people see the greatness of managing, you know, a certain operation, selling a certain operation. And the whole thing about FAMDO.com is we're looking to kind of just mold it into, you know, other products and services, because you guys got the swag, you guys got the energy, you guys got the knowledge. And with this internet, we have to begin to serve you guys, whether it's through FAMDO.com or other community-based organizations. We have to begin to meet your needs, and that brings up a great point, because, you know, you guys, you know what it takes to make it. You know, you guys don't quit. You guys got the perseverance, and now we just have to begin to really show our younger people how they can make changes for positivity, and be, you know, ones that fulfill their purpose. So that's excellent. So listen, man, I enjoyed the conversation, man. I love hearing from you guys, man, because we know that some things aren't right in this country, but at the same time, you know, FAMDO is looking to serve the streets and serve you guys or folks that are out there in the streets to make them do better. But in closing, you got anything you want to tell the young people?
Oh, listen, man, I can't tell you brothers and sisters to get out of the game, man. You know, that's going to be up to you guys, man. You know, I know you're making money. I know what's going on out here, man. But for me, listen, there's other ways, there's other opportunities out here. Take that talent, take those spirit, and let's transition it into something positive. Find what your passion is, find your goals, and set them, and stick to them. I know you guys love the hip-hop, there's a lot of money in there, but there's money other ways, you know, and we can do it legally today. So that's what I just say right now. Fellas, ladies, just do the right thing, man. And everybody knows what the right thing is. We got too many people incarcerated, too many people dying for us to continue doing it that way. So that's my advice.
Excellent, excellent. Hey, y'all, I'm just not going to say anything. I'm just going to leave it like that, and continue to check us out at FAMDO.com as we continue to bring inspiring stories like Malik. So until next time, peace.
Peace.